Good evening, everyone. Today is 2/23/2014, about 8 o'clock at night, 7:56 to be precise. Just got back from New Orleans yesterday, so I went down there for Underground. It was really awesome. Had a really good time down there. Met just awesome people, hung out with a bunch of friends, and kind of just chatted. So, yeah, it was actually really inspiring. Went to dinner with, to dinner with Frank and kind of talked about life. And he got me, kind of kicked me in the right direction of going, like, really trying to speak and going out and sharing my message. He said it really well. He's like, it would be super selfish of me to take the way I look at life to the grave, and then he kind of alluded it to a sin, and it was the first time where he kind of I got kicked in that, like, I should probably talk about this more, because I've looked up to Frank for a long time, and it was really cool to hear him say that. So I'm going to be doing these a little bit more often and trying to just talk about life again, so get back into it. And then met with Mike Klein down there as well, and kind of we're going back and forth and putting together a strategy to really go and find all the different alternative methods out there, kind of get a bunch of little kids, helping get the brain power of a bunch of people going to wanting to do research, everything like that, to kind of help me out. And then I got a couple comments on my YouTube page and my WordPress stuff, so pretty cool stuff. But yeah, it was really fun down there. Had a great time. I'm going to read the comments, and I don't even know what I'm going to talk about today, so I'll just kind of BS for a little bit, just getting back into this. So Frank, haven't tried the new BRAF, but we'll look into it. I'm glad you're on the IPI. That sounds really cool. I did get your emails. It's been a crazy week. I've been crazy the last few weeks. I've just kind of been a slacker, and I don't check my email as often as I should. So, Jonathan Robles, thank you. I haven't known you for a long time, but you're the nicest person I have ever met. Oh, thanks, man. I've learned a lot from you. The way you look at life is amazing. Your kindness has inspired me to be a better person. So thank you. Well, thank you for being a better person. I'm glad that I was able to help, push you a little bit farther into being a better you. So, Ricky, happy you're hanging strong and positive. Well, thanks. I do try. And then Paula, 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 have you tried the 35% hydroperoxide method as described by YouTuber County Sin 2? I have not, but I just actually watched his YouTube video tonight, and I'm pretty intrigued, and I kind of watched a couple other ones that are around there. So I have my dad coming up and my brothers tonight to play Risk, and I told my dad to pick some up on the way, so we'll hopefully get started on that tonight, if not tomorrow. I'm at that point where it's like, going down there and being in New Orleans and like talking with Mike and talking with Paula and kind of going through a lot of, I guess thoughts. So, as you can tell, it looks like I'm a chickmunk, that I swallowed something, but it's significantly larger, my tumor over here, than it has been in the past. And then down here, you can see all these right here. So like that's one, it's a pretty large one. Then all these are still pretty, what are they called? Apparent protruding, stuff like that. That I'm kind of, that I can go to the doctors, and I'm still planning on doing all that stuff. But clearly, the stuff is not working as well as it had in the past, and yeah, so I'm kind of back in that, like, being a guinea pig here. So definitely, if you guys want to help, I would appreciate, like, if you have a what's it called, like a idea or something like that, if you can send it to me, but send me not just like random, hey, I got this link forwarded to me, but if you've actually read about anything and have like a little bit more than just me going on a wild goose chase, like, could you send me a little bit more breakdown of like what it is, where I should go, and everything like that, because it's a little bit difficult to find on the internet, and there's everything on the internet if you guys haven't noticed. So yeah, beyond that, I mean, life's pretty awesome. We went and got the kids, we went to a baptism class today for the kids, and kind of me and Paula were talking about religion, and it was really cool. She actually really enlightened me and inspired me. We were down there and kind of talking about baptism. I had always looked at it as like baptism from the Catholic point of view, or the dogma point of view. And when I was talking with Paula, the way she looks at it is, she's like, well, it's from my point of view. The reason I want to do this is X, Y, and Z. And I kept kind of looking around at it the other way of saying, well, we can't do that because it's not the meaning of what they put into this and blah 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 blah. But it was really cool to kind of actually explore that with Paula and go through and really change my mind of like, oh, it was me putting the all these symbols mean these, these certain things, and if we do this, we're blah 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 blah, whatever it is, versus us just saying, well, no, it's our own thing, like let's make our own religion, let's make our own faith and everything like that. So that was actually a really cool breakthrough that I had today, because I always, like, it's weird, like I always, in my mind, I'd always think religion, it's like, well, I don't want to say like agnostic or atheist or all this stuff because I don't want to label myself, but then I'm doing, I say I'm accepting and everything like that, but then with religion, I'm very like, I don't know what it is, but I'm very like standoffish from it and stuff like that. And so today, like, Powell was talked me through it, and it really opened my eyes to be like, oh, well, I need to look at religion just like I look at everything else and say, I'm wrong, like, I don't know, I don't need to follow the dogma, I don't need to do all that stuff, I need to take the good from it and kind of go from there. And that's really what Powell helped me do. So thanks, baby, you're freaking amazing. Beyond that, I don't really have much. I'm gonna, like I said, keep going on these, but I would ask me questions and stuff like that, because I kind of want to do, I've been told by a bunch of people I should write a book, and so I kind of want to start exploring that. And I like back and forth conversation. I can talk for a long time, but I really enjoy the back and forth conversation. People ask me questions and I can answer them and stuff like that. So if you guys want to ask, I would love to answer questions about anything, life, business, anything. I mean, I have a lot to talk about. So anyway, yeah, not much. Boring one today. So love you all. What do you guys want to accomplish today? And keep moving forward.